is an increasing number of young women that are starting businesses in South Africa. They are doing this or starting these businesses in various sectors of the economy. It could be agriculture, manufacturing, and today we are with one of them, Khazeka, Mashologu Kuse, who has started a business in the media sector. And yena ke ube a columnist ku Daily Dispatch na ku Herald. Sake sive ngaye ke ba uthini. Khazeka, you are welcome to Vision for Women.
Thank you. I'm a huge fan.
Yeah, a huge fan.
I'm a huge fan.
How are you today?
I'm fine, Sis Nosi.
I'm good. I'm good. I know you as the owner of Daring Media. And some know you as a friend, some know you as a daughter. Tell us about you. Who's Khazeka? And I'm sure there's quite an interesting story behind it.
I'm sure. I think if you want to touch on my childhood, I think I grew up in a family of senior academics. So books and ideas and dialogue are a huge part of my identity and my growth. And so I think I'm a dialogue specialist. Wherever I go, I seem to create some vibes on getting people talking. And so that's what I do. That's what is the juice of life for me.
All right. So you're mentioning that you grew up with family academics.
Yes.
Did that give you any pressure at all growing up to go to school?
Of course.
And how has that been?
I know, because it's just books all over the place, books and newspapers. So it's either you like it or you hate it. You go on either side.
Dad and Mama both were both professors?
Yes, both of them are professors. So, and I went into business, which they did not understand completely, because, the route was I was supposed to go get a master's, go get a PhD, and go.
And now
and you are
running your own business.
Exactly, and now I'm running my own business.
And tell us about your studies. You studied media, and was that encouraged at home? Is it something that you got from your parents,
No.
that this is the direction? Or why did you choose it?
And that kind of with BCom. I started with BCom, and I was just miserable with BCom because my mom had sort of pushed me in that way. And in matric, I got good results when it came to economics and business economics and all of this. So my mom was like, "IBA ya lambis."
And just ask the courses as lambis.
And my mom has, both my parents have Bachelor of Arts. So mom was like, so the direction is to go into commerce. And I think it was that era where chartered accountant was a big thing.
Yes.
And
there were few
young
black women.
Exactly. And the worst part of it was that I got an A for accounting in high school. So my mom was like, yeah, it's given.
It's a given. You have to
go that route. And so, to impress my mom and to, make her wishes come through, I did. But 2 years down the train, I was miserable, absolutely miserable. And I think then I came across Michelle Brown, who became my mentor in university. And that's where I thought, this is what I'm meant to do. And so then I started a society. It used to be called Exquisite, which was organizing events and fashion shows and Chinese dining and all that stuff. And I just, after that, I couldn't, once I felt like a dying death.
You are a columnist that is known for challenging men. And irritated, would you consider yourself a feminist, and why is that?
Oh, definitely. You're through and through, and I don't understand what's wrong with the F word, I don't understand. A lot of people are like, you're feminist, but I am, because I was raised one by one. And I mean, from growing up, from being a young girl, Mama used to say, and it grilled it into me, but a man is not a financial plan. You go out there and you work, and women are much more smarter than buying isale kwa checkers. So you must understand the laws of money, And I think one of the things, particularly with the money issue, like, don't be in a relationship for financial reasons.
I recently read in one of the things that you said on Facebook that there's an article that you recently wrote which infuriated quite a number of people.
Definitely.
Does that bother you at all?
No, not really. Not at all. We have to get the debate going, and people are refusing to change. It's about Umakazi. I've kind of taken Mama Winnie Mandela's statement. I'm pro Mama Winnie Mandela's statement that the girls should head up the Mandela family.
Okay.
And so, you know, everyone's saying Umadla was given the spear. I'm like, you know. And so what's wrong in Makaziwe leading the family? It's sexist to say that only a man can head a family, you know. And so, yeah, so people were very upset, you know, and I'm very unculturalized. You know, that's the accusation. Oh, she's too much of a feminist and she's too modern, Khazeka. We are liberal. Culture, you know. So for me, I really, you know, Scott at Mandela, we were hosted by King Belekai, you know. And so, I mean, the monarchy is so interesting. And, I mean, the culture, I find it very interesting, but for me, it stops at gender. For me, and I love it. I really respect it and so forth. But you're right, I'm living it daily.
Oh yeah, I would love to take this debate forward. Okay, the conversation,
Sure,
you know, about you and your articles that are very interesting. But ndifuna nongena more into your business, Daring Media. After the break, Khazeka lo sithetha naye apha from Daring Media. I call it Daring Khazeka. She writes about izinto that you think I would love to write about it, but I'm scared. Yena akakho scared she will write about it. So uthetha naye more about her business. Don't go away. We are still with Khazeka Mashologu Kuse, the owner of Daring Media. Khazeka. Sithethe kamnandi before the break ngaske siqhubekeke. Uyazazi izinto interested kuzo ngiduxelele ngexesha besise breaking. But tell us about Daring Media. What made you to start your business?
Okay, you know, I did a couple of internships while this is a university, still in university, and I realized by ingati to be an employee, you know. And so, you know, I started to think about the life I wanted to live, and I wasn't concentrating more on making a living. What is the picture of the life that I wanted to live, and the financial value that I'd like to have in my life. And I realized that it's just my personality is not aligned with working for someone. One, the control freak, the boss of note, and I'm very questioning. So, I mean, the bosses are questioning every week. Meeting is out, you know, they're going to be annoyed. And, you know, I'd get the results done, but I wouldn't follow like protocol. You know, I remember working at a newspaper, you know, I'd just disappear, do one story, and then go force it done. And everyone's like, but where have you been? Go on one. You're going to have to check.
Then you call, by the way.
Then you call, but you know, I just had things to do. Many stories are, what's your problem, you know? And so, you know, those little unspoken things about being employed just weren't working for me. And so I started in varsity. I had 2 failed companies, actually. I started one, which was a property company during recession. What was I thinking? And then we started with 2 other partners, a communications company. And then I went into Daring Media because I was very fearful. You know, the first business had failed already. It was recession. I mean, everything was just working against me. And then I was leaving the protection of partners and literally going on my own. And I thought, what an Daring Media. You know, let's just have courage. Besides that, I think for me it means courage. You know, just have the courage to live the life of your dreams. And that's how I started it.
Well, we went to your business, and I just want to show the viewers what happens a day in the life of Khazeka. Let's watch.
Okay, a day in the life of Daring Media is typically on Monday, is mostly admin day. And I'm always too busy on Monday because we're trying to sort out payments. We have our strategy meeting for the week, which can take up to sometimes 1 hour if it's short, but when there are deadlines to be met, it takes about 3 hours. So on Tuesday and Friday, then Tuesday to Friday, things start rolling in place. And usually, first meeting, I meet with Ubong and my PA. We look at my diary from 8 to 9. From about 9:30, I start having my meetings. I meet the team again at 1 o'clock, and we start brainstorming ideas for campaigns and so forth. So that takes about a good 2 hours. And then the rest of the day, you know, we're a company that really doesn't work 8 hours a day, you know. So we usually work, you know, 12-hour days, 10 to 12-hour days. And because we get the juice of life, you know, most of the people will say they're night people. So I'm a morning person, you know, but most of them will say we're night people. So we usually get all the concepts together and the strategies and plans throughout from late afternoon right up to about 8 in the evening, which makes, you know, daring media, as fun as it is, very tiring. And yeah,